to say it. I'm going to say everything I heard from Seyi Makinde's speech that he never said.
We all watched my last video where I shared what the governor of Oyo State had to say about the kidnapped girls. If you notice, he kept mentioning XYZ. In my opinion, immediately I watched that video yesterday, I knew this man cannot do it all. Like, I know that there is one force, there's one power higher than this man's authority. I knew this thing is just more than Oyo State. I knew it's from the federal, like it's the government that are involved in this whole situation. I was right there in the protests, and he's the right man hand of very dark man. He had a lot to say. He was right there during the protest. So let's listen to Kokopee's reaction, and then we'll come back.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say everything I heard from Seyi Makinde's speech that he never said. We all have to understand that Nigeria of today is in the state of Oyo on your own. If not, tell me why and how it is easy for strangers to come to somebody's bush and begin to kidnap. You think are you thinking of it? Me and you cannot go to anybody's state and start to do anything inside the bush. The village people, the kings, and the locals must attack us. So why is it that in Oyo State and every other state in Nigeria, they can do these things easily? Before then, listen to the governor.
I will not shift blame, but our reality is that a state government is not in charge of all the security agencies. I'm not, as the governor of Oyo State, the CP, I can call him. We can meet, but I cannot deploy him. If I say go to XYZ, he will need to get approval from the Inspector General.
The governor said he can call the CP, but the Commissioner of Police will not move until he hears from federal. Same with the military, the army. What does that tell you? It tells you that there are some powers beyond his control that is controlling things. Number one, he's pointing somewhere. You use your eye and your tongue to count your teeth. Number two, it is clear that in Seyi Makinde state, Oyo State, some people in high places in that state are saboteurs. Is that the government is aware, or the people, they take the governor unaware? Yesterday, if you were in Oyo State, you understand what I'm saying. In this video, you will see two police officers walking. While we were protesting yesterday, these police officers came after we were attacked for the second time. All of us were happy that these police officers were going to calm things down. Guess what? Police officers walk up past the same road where those boys drive come. What does that tell you? It tell you, say, some of the officers in that Oyo State and the boys, na teammates, the young boys in Oyo State. It's a disgrace, a disgrace. They kidnap young people. They kidnap mothers like your mama. But when I still get mind carry gun, they come shoot us. What did we do? What did we do? I just did think that, say, yesterday they shoot me before, boy, I come fall for ground. This morning, everybody, breaking news. Kokopee leave Lagos, leave Abuja, leave Warri, go fight for people for your state. He reached the finish. Now your state people now shoot him for fighting for the people. Kai, Nigeria, God. What did they promise you? Hey? Now, wow. It's Kokopee. Allah.
To you, Governor Seyi Makinde, the executive governor of Oyo State, this is not a video to drag you or to make you feel like you are incompetent in your state, but it is what it is. You gave the Ratel promise that before this time, next month, you believe that those children will be hurt. Before then, for you to believe what you've promised, you see those guys with guns yesterday. Their pictures are everywhere. They are indigenous of Oyo State there. There are people in your state. There are known faces in that Oyo State. You and the CP of Oyo State, Commissioner of Police of Oyo State, we have to bring those people out. Yeah. If you cannot provide those guys that carry gun broad daylight, shooting at peaceful protesters, if you cannot bring them, if you cannot bring those guys out, it means that you are not in control of that state. Yes. Or you have hand for whatever that is going on in that state. Because people in your state came out with gun. See, let's get some things right. If a government of a state is not in support of such character like this, they're not going to succeed. Yes. Because to start with first, all the Agberos in that town, they must be loyal to the governor. Because the governor is the one putting all those chairmen, all those places. All the strong men in that town must be loyal to the governor. Let's forget about the police first. So if boys like this can carry gun, broad daylight, to be shooting like this on peaceful protesters, you can't tell me as the governor that you don't know those guys. You can't tell me as the governor that your boys do not know those guys. Let your boys provide those guys that were shooting at us yesterday. We have video, we have cartridges that we saw them. Look at them. Look at them on this. Look at them here. Look at cartridge. When we pick on the floor, they were actually shooting at us. But you know those kind of local going, you know they go far. You understand? And we are advancing, and the city will be courageous, having get it wrong. So you as the governor, I don't want to be dragging on your state governor, but you must bring those boys out to let us know that really you are not involved with what is all the crime that's happening in Oyo. Yes, those boys that were shooting at us, we bring them out. Because normally the way they be, so why I'm angry, the way they be, so if those boys actually bullet touch us before anybody cry before, which means nothing the governor would have done, nothing anybody would have done to fetch these boys out. So let's just assume now that they cry one of us, so the governor should bring those boys out. Let's assume, say these guys they really cry one of us now. So we want the governor to bring those guys out. Because I'm always saying this thing, we don't have to wait till it gets worse before we act. So now I'm calling on the Oyo State governor. Fetch those guys out in your state. That's my own. Fetch them out in your state to let us know that you are in control of that state. You cannot fetch them out. It's either you are with those guys in that state, all these things are happening. You are in support of what is happening in your state. You people are using people's lives to play politics in that state. You must bring those guys out. Those guys are not spirits. Those guys are boys in that town. And boys in that town must be loyal to you as the governor. Yes. That's my own. I'm not dragging you, but bring those guys out. Because me, I'm not happy for what happened. What happened there? Eh? I'm not really happy. I'm not really happy that we came to see you. We talk to you, talk to us. Like an educated man you are, the governor, you talk to us peacefully. And we left. You couldn't provide security in your state. No army, no police, nothing. And those guys were shooting at us for almost 1 hour. We were battling with those guys then. Till now, you made you made a post about how we came to you and you promised us that the program. But those guys were shooting at us. Nothing to talk about. So your total is just porous. People can just do what they like and nothing will happen. We want to see an action. We want to see that you take an action to bring those guys out, to fetch those guys out. That's the only way I can believe that you, the governor of Oyo State, you are not in support, or you are not one way or the other have affiliation with these guys terrorizing Oyo State.
Guys, we all heard what Kokopee had to say. What's your thoughts on this? I would like you to leave it in the comment section. Let's interact. Let's have a conversation over this. So, thanks for watching, guys. And again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you do not miss out on any of our important videos. Without said, I'll see you in the very next one. Cheers.